So I'm sitting in like this empty room in my dorm, and it's gonna be really awkward because it's in the hallway, and people will probably walk by and be like, "What the fuck? Who's she talking to?" And that's gonna be really weird. But oh well. And I'm really cold, but I look cute and stuff. I'm wearing an overall dress, you can tell, and hard tights. I actually just ripped these. It sucks. Okay, so I have lots of questions to answer, which is really cool. This is like the most questions I've ever gotten for one of these kind of videos. So this might take a while, so stick around. Okay, my first question is from Georgia J. Harrison. I never know how to say that URL, I'm really sorry. And they ask, where do you shop? I'm in love with your style, your hair, your personality, just everything! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Thank you. I shop online a lot. I'm really addicted to online shopping, and it's actually really awful. I have a problem. But I like to shop on Store Envy a lot. That's like my main store now. And of course, American Apparel, because I want to be an American Apparel model. And I get some stuff from Urban Outfitters sometimes. I try not to shop there too much, but I like it. I used to shop at Forever 21, not anymore. Mostly Store Envy and American Apparel and random websites that ship clothes from like China, like She Inside and Sammy Dress and Chicwish, something like that. But yeah, Store Envy, American Apparel, and that's basically it. Do you have any advice on how to stop binge eating / have a healthier relationship with food? I have never had a problem with binge eating. I have never had an eating disorder or any bad eating problem. I do have a weird eating habits, but I think it's not that weird. It's normal, I guess. My advice is just to if you need to learn to listen to your body, and you need to learn to listen to your emotions as well, because there's like sad eating, and you don't want to do sad eating because you're not hungry, you're just sad. And I think if you're gonna eat, you need to eat food that does make you feel good. So I know veggies and fruits and stuff, which is really boring, but I'm telling you, you eat stuff that's good for you and it makes you feel really, really good. I grew up in a house where we had to eat wheat bread, and we had vegetarian meals most of the time, all natural organic stuff. And it's I grew up feeling really healthy, and I was I never had any serious problems, and eating was never a big deal for me. I don't know how to help with this exactly, but I just think food isn't an enemy. Don't think of it as that. I'm really bad at food questions. I'm so sorry. They're easy to talk about typing. Just eat stuff that's good and eat stuff that makes you happy, but don't always count on it when it's sad, because it's not a comfort thing. It's just it's keeping you alive. It's making your body, I don't know how to describe this. Just eat good stuff and be happy and eat really, really, really good food. And eat with friends too. Okay. I'm sorry, that was a really awful answer to a question. Okay. Talk about your view on therapy / therapists, beneficial or not. I have never had a therapist. I probably should get one, just because I'm really emotional. But I don't really talk about that kind of stuff with my parents or anyone, so I don't know how many people talk about that with a therapist in general. I've heard they're very beneficial. I've had a lot of friends who've had therapists, and it's really, really helped them overcome a lot of struggles. And it's just really good to talk to someone who doesn't know you in that friendship sort of way, because sometimes what you need is just to talk to someone that doesn't know you that closely. I find myself revealing stuff about me to people I just met. It's easier. I don't know. So I would say they're beneficial. I've never had one, but from what I've heard, I think they're pretty good. It just depends on the therapist. Sometimes there's some who you just don't fit well with, and that might just be that certain therapist. So it really just depends. give your advice for anyone dealing with a tough time right now. I've been dealing with tough stuff for a long time. Like, I'm still a little adjusting to college, and it's making me really not as happy as it should be. My best advice is to talk to the friends you have, even if you don't want to talk to them or you're just not in the mood to talk to anyone. At least, like, I don't know, if you have Snapchat, send them a silly picture, or just send them a funny thing, or I don't know, something like a joke that you guys have, an inside joke. Just something that reminds you of like times when you were like feeling good and stuff. And I would also recommend doing something that you really like to do. Like, I like to draw and write and stuff and do poetry. And whenever I feel sad, I usually go in my journal and I'll like write for a really long time, and then I'll draw like a little comic. And that makes me feel really, really good. And even though my art isn't the best, and neither is my writing, it's still something I really enjoy doing, and it makes me feel really good afterwards. Like, wow, I created something with how badly I've been feeling. So good things come from the bad, you know? And also, you know, go for a walk. And if you want to be by yourself, don't wallow and sit by yourself. Like, go outside and get yourself some coffee and maybe go shopping. Like, do something with yourself that also makes you feel good. Like, if you just sit around and you feel sad, you're gonna just be sad. You're not gonna feel good. So, like, you know, do stuff that make you feel good about yourself. I guess, is that helpful? I don't know. I'm really bad at this stuff. Jesus Christ. Just draw a picture and maybe write a poem or cry a little bit and listen to like really fun music. I listen to fucking Lady Gaga. She's not even the best person, but whatever. I get turned up to her song, so whatever. Okay. Struggling with self-image and stuff. Advice is nice. Oh, I think that's part of the same question. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. Okay. Give your advice for anyone dealing with a tough time right now, struggling with self-image and stuff. Okay, if you're struggling with self-image, literally get naked. Look at your body. It's yours. Touch it. I don't care where you touch it. Touch all over if you want. Get used to it. Memorize every part of you. And wear your cutest outfit. Wear your favorite thing you've ever worn. And just own it. Like, and listen to a lot of like empowering music too while you're like getting dressed and like dance around and stuff. It makes you feel really awesome. What I do to feel like really good about my body and stuff, so when I take a shower, I like play like Beyonce while I'm showering. Like, I'll play like Naughty Girl or something. Girl, you know that makes me feel high, right? So yeah, I just recommend like look at your body, like get to know it. When you like know someone, it's like when you like have a crush on someone, you get to know them and you like them even more. It's like when you look at your body, you get to know it, you like it even more. So just like, it's yours, and there's no point in struggling with it or not liking it, you know? It's your friend. It keeps you alive. It wants you to be happy. It wants you to move around and make friends and dance and jump and stuff. So yeah. I'm making this a really long video. I'm so sorry. Okay. What are your favorite toppings on pizza? I just like cheese. I don't really like toppings on my pizza. I'll eat toppings. I'll have pepperoni or sausage or whatever. I don't like olives. Oh, I just hiccuped. But yeah, I just like cheese. Cheese pizza is the best. Okay. What's the worst / meanest thing you've ever done? I was a bitch in middle school. Well, I wasn't a bitch, but like I was actually just thinking about this today. Like, I don't know. There used to be this girl I went to middle school with, and she was like, I think she was struggling with some sort of disease. I don't know. And you know, she was like not the prettiest person. Ugh, that makes me feel awful. Like, she just, you know, she had like that aura where everyone just thought she was weird and wanted to stay away with her. And I like totally went along with that. And I was thinking back on it, and I was like, wow, that was really mean of me, because she would like cry all the time. She didn't have really friends, and she would try to like fit in with like the rest of us, and we'd kind of just like ignore her her. And like I think about that and I feel so bad and I never want to do anything like that again. That's probably not the meanest thing I've ever done, but right now, like thinking about it, I feel like I feel awful. Like oh my gosh. I can't even think of anything else that's mean that I've done because that's all I've been thinking about lately. And I just, there's like stuff in the past that I've done. I just never want to be that person again. Okay. What do you usually get from Chipotle? Veggie burritos usually. The rice, like brown rice and black beans, and then the fajita veggies, and then like all the other shit, mild salsa, corn, lettuce and stuff. Then someone asked, "Is that a wolf pun condom?" Talking about the condoms that my friend sent me. Yeah, it is actually. One condoms are like they're so cool. They have like cool little pictures on them, and some girl just walked out and she's talking to her friend. I feel really awkward. Yeah, that is a wolf pun condom. It's really freaking amazing. Thank you, Kira. Okay, I remember you talking about having feelings for a boy with random freckles and the sun in his eyes. Is that who you lost your virginity to? That seems so romantic. Wow. Yes, that is who I lost my virginity to. Have you cheated or been cheated on? I have never cheated. Been cheated on? My boyfriend freshman year, I don't think he cheated on me. He definitely emotionally cheated on me. Like, he liked another girl while he was dating me and left me for her. But, I don't know if he actually ever physically cheated on me. Okay. Have you ever fooled around with a girl? Oh, by the way, I think cheating's the worst. That's a girl. That's awkward. Okay. Have you ever fooled around with a girl? I've made out with one. I feel like a lot of people have. I've never done anything more than that. Okay. What is the most important part of a short story? For example, plot, sensory details, interesting arrangement. I think the most important part of a story would be plot, definitely, because if you don't have an interesting plot and it's not well put together, then trust me, bitches are gonna get bored while reading your shit. They're gonna get bored. But also, I think characters are really important. Like, characters and plot need to go together, so you need to have good developed characters, or at least like well explained characters that somehow completely tie into that's like completely tie into the plot. If you want like a really good story, like interesting arrangement and stuff, it was like good if you if you can do it well, and it could make the story even better. But you need to have like a good basis for it first. Like, have a good plot, make sure everything fits together. Don't leave any like open, untied knots or whatever. I'm really bad at talking about things. I'm so sorry. And of course, have detail, unless that's your style. Like, sometimes a dry style is like really good depending on how you write the story, but detail I think is always pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. What is your favorite outfit to wear and why? What's my favorite outfit? Well, anything with these shoes that I'm wearing right now. I freaking love these shoes. And then, oh gosh, okay, I guess my favorite outfit would be like that dress I got from American Apparel. I wish I could show it to you guys. It's like, it has like the deep V-neck thing. You can see my boobs basically, and it's like backless. It's like really tight, and then it like flows out. It's like the Gloria V-neck skater dress from American Apparel. It's black. It's pretty sexy. I guess that's my favorite thing to wear. It makes me feel really good about myself. What TV character have you most been attracted to? Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time. 100 times, yes. Captain Hook. Oh, there's something about him. What's the best sex you've ever had? Oh my gosh, I'm really, like, I've only had sex twice, so, my first time. I've had sex twice, but my first time I would say was the best. It hurt at first. And I know sex isn't really supposed to hurt, but I mean, it didn't hurt that bad, but it hurt. And but I mean, it's pretty freaking good after the hurting part. And it was something I really liked. So, have you fantasized about being sexual with a girl, and who? I have, actually, and it makes me feel really weird because the girl I thought about was like a girl I went to school with, but never like actually like knew or ever talked to, or even like I never even like really saw her at school. I mostly saw her like on Instagram pictures, but I thought she was really hot, and I was like, I could understand. Oh, I could get with that, but never, ever would I probably ever see her again or do anything with her. But I have fantasized about it. Whatever. Okay, if you can live in any fictional land, what would it be? Who are your biggest role models? I'm like drawing a blank on fictional lands. Honestly, it sounds really stupid and like really self-indulgent, but if I could live in any fictional land, I would live in the land I'm writing about in one of my novels that I'm actually trying to write for NaNoWriMo. And it's kind of like a world where like people, there's like humans, there's like regular humans, and then there's people who can like turn into animals, which sounds really dumb, but whatever. And it's kind of like a kingdom kind of thing. There's like castles, and there's like no like technology, there's no guns, just like bow and arrows and swords, and you have like horse carriages, and there's like lots of forests and hills and mountains, and you can turn animals, and that is my dreamland. That's where I would love to live and stuff, and I would love to turn into an animal. And yeah. Who are your biggest role models? My biggest role model, my dad probably. Just because, well, there's some things that my dad does that I'm really not okay with. Like, he's a really bad fat shamer, and he's just a little, I don't know, he's a little weird with his opinions. But what I, like, aspire to be like my dad is, like, his ability to, like, totally and completely think for himself. And he, like, researches everything that he, like, you know, wants to believe in, and he makes sure that he can back it up. And he doesn't let anyone, like, change his views unless they're like totally smart and can totally like defeat him, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I like that my dad, he thinks for himself and he fights for the stuff he believes in. And I mean, it's ridiculous, like he wanted Ron Paul to be president or whatever, or to win the Republican election or whatever. He's not even a citizen, and yet he got so many, just by talking to people, he got so many people to vote for Ron Paul, and it was ridiculous. And it's just like stuff like that, like that's really, my dad's like really passionate, and he's always learning stuff. He's like always on the computer learning how to grow new plants and like how to shoot new weapons, and how to build new things. My dad's crazy, and he's like a German Snow White, like animals flock to him. And I think, yeah, he'd be my biggest role model. Just because, you know, I don't know, he's like really credible and trustworthy and never lets you down. And I don't know, he just knows a lot about everything, and he's really friendly. And yeah, my dad would be my biggest role model. And then Aubrey Plaza, just because she's a bad bitch. And stay weird. That is my philosophy in life. Her and Amy Poehler, those are like the best people ever in the world, and I would like to be like that. Oh, you know who I want to be like? Natalia Kills. That is one bad motherfucker right there. She is who I want to be. That is it. That is my biggest role model. Not my dad, Natalia Kills. Okay. What could you change about your appearance? Or what would you change about your appearance? I'm actually kind of like how I look right now, for the most part. Maybe I would change my skin. I wish it was like smoother. Well, not smoother. I wish it was like, I have like really sensitive, dry, bad skin, so it like breaks out easily. So it'd be nice to have like flawless skin. And I wish I was like paler and had a less. Sometimes I wish I had a less Hispanic complexion, just so I could dye my hair different colors and it wouldn't look ridiculous. But I like having the dark eyebrows and dark eyes and dark hair and stuff, so it's not too bad. Sometimes I would like to change my thighs, but right now I'm kind of happy with them. I think they're cute. My lips are weird. I have really weird lips. But I wouldn't really change anything. I honestly wouldn't. If you could live out one sexual fantasy right now, what would it be? Oh. I feel weird talking about this on a video. Honestly, I would just want to be fucking tied to the bed. Turn me around, do me from behind. Get some handcuffs. Do some spanking. That's really... Keep it simple right now. That's really what I want. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm done. Those are all the questions. Yay! This is a 21-minute video. I'm so sorry. But you guys rock. Thanks for so many questions. And I'm sorry if I sound really dumb and I answer questions awfully. But I had a lot of fun. And yay! Bye.